Okay, are we all ready? Are we ready? I guess, oh, it's not. Come on. So, Road to Rank 1, if you guys don't know, I'm not even doing this for YouTube, I'm just explaining this to you because I'll probably record a separate introduction. If you guys don't know, is an educational content series that I do where I explain my thought process as I play. And the hope is that you guys can sort of know what it's like to think about the game at a high level and some things that maybe you guys should start to think about, right? I'll tell you certain reads that I'm thinking about going for. I'll tell you how risky something was or why I did it or all this kind of stuff. Okay, let's talk about this. So we have Falco versus Fox. You guys already know my preference. I don't like Fountain of Dreams. The two stages I want to start on are actually Battlefield and Pokemon Stadium, but I also like starting Yoshi's. I think also starting Dreamland is a personal preference, but my personal preference is to take off Fountain of Dreams. I think that Pokemon Stadium and Battlefield are two very, very good stages in this matchup and that actually have more pros than cons for Falco and more pros than Fox has. So yeah, so we get Battlefield to start, which is great. I have a lot of space to laser. We're gonna do a drop-down laser to start, actually, catching them going to the ground. They actually go to the top platform, doing some high lasers, back airing a potential approach off the side platform. They're playing very defensively around the platforms. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to read a full hop. You guys see that? So I'm going for reads on full hops, but now they're grounded just enough. Go for a tech chase there. Accidentally missed my dash. Going to the side plat, and we finally catch the jump, which gives us a big punish. An opportunity for an edge guard, more positional pressure in the corner now. You see how I transition from, okay, we're playing neutral, we're getting reads, and now I set up for my edge guard. See, here's the edge guard, but he has his double jump, we catch the double jump. But if he actually managed to get to the edge there in sweet spot, I would have transitioned to a corner pressure sort of situation. So it's just trying to take all the situations, see corner pressure here. I barely missed the back air, and I think I missed my L cancel, so I missed the other thing too. Gonna tech away, roll in here, so that puts him in the corner. Try to read him going to the side platform. It's actually a little slow, but that's fine. Shine was stale, so we get that little interaction there. Went for a shine back air, it didn't work. They're doing a lot of waveland onto the side platform from the edge. Okay, nice. I occupied the ledge that time because I thought they might feel like the edge was a safe place again. They DI away by dash tech, I think it was. So we get a down air, nice and clean. Side B on the top platform. I wouldn't necessarily recommend that all the time. Yeah, so they're never covering my roll out of the corner, which just means that I'm getting a lot of, I'm like throwing them into a potential positional disadvantage simply by like having them throw themselves in the corner. But if they catch on to that, we will get punished eventually. Okay. Nice. Nice. So something that I'd like to point out there is that I wavelanded forward on my coverage of the mistech on the side platform. And if I didn't waveland forward, I literally would not have been able to combo. Oh, that was an amazing sweet spot. Forward throw is going to knock down starting at 37%. It's something I really like to do. Not only do I get a chance for a read and potential big damage, but I also get positional pressure, right? Because I'm throwing them into the corner in a knockdown state, which is just like pretty scary for Fox, in my opinion. So we got a 4-stock. Again, my personal preference is to take off Fountain of Dreams. I think all of the other stages are manageable. FD is actually really tough too, and I don't blame anybody for taking that stage off. I think Yoshi's is a little blown out of proportion, so if we see a counterpick of Yoshi's, which is one of the stages that they left open at the very beginning, then I think I could talk about some of the strengths that Falco has there too, but we'll just have to wait and see. Before we get into the next set, I want to thank BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy service, and it's 100% online. I know there's been times where I've been stressed out and anxious, and talking to someone outside of my immediate group of friends and family would be very helpful. With BetterHelp, you can tap into over 30,000 experienced and licensed therapists that can help you with a wide range of issues. To get started, you just need to answer a few questions about your needs and preferences in therapy. That way, BetterHelp can match you with the right therapist from their network. Then you can talk to your therapist however you feel comfortable, whether it be text, chat, phone, or video call. You can message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions when it's convenient for you. If your therapist isn't the right fit for any reason, you can switch to a different therapist at no additional charge. With BetterHelp, you get the same professionalism and quality you'd expect from in-office therapy, but with a therapist who's custom-picked for you, with more flexible scheduling and more affordable prices. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/gingerssbm. That's also linked down below in the description. Yeah, there was a good amount of grounded tech chasing too. If you can do it, I would suggest doing short hop down air tech chase. Yeah, so we have Yoshi's. I actually feel like there's a lot of strengths for Falco on this stage, namely that he can kill Fox off of shines at low percent on this stage in a guaranteed way, where on other stages you have to go for a mix-up. So we're actually gonna cover the top platform with a high short hop laser here, and he actually just stays on the side plat this time, which is kind of interesting. Might try to be a little bit more of the aggressor at the very start here, since we already have some reads on some of their escapes. See how they're just immediately trying to cover, nice tech in. But you see how they're just trying to immediately get some damage off of like having me in the corner and then I roll past them. It's actually like a huge detriment. So if they were a little bit more patient or reactive in that spot, I feel like it could be really helpful. The character model pushed me off there, which is a little weird. Get up attack again. I do a little slide off side B. I wouldn't suggest that really. So ledge dash, turn around up tilt. Nice, good sweet spot, but I get a laser forward tilt. That was a really lazy option out of the corner that kind of just allowed me to get that hit. Down throw shine. Oh, I missed the shine input. And actually, I probably should have gotten the hit there, but it's okay. Yep, they're full happing now at a really, really good range against me coming off the ledge. Yeah, there's that double jump nair from the ledge again, which is very scary. One really nice thing again about this stage, I could do a ginger nair here. Yeah, so one really nice thing about Yoshi's is that the side platform position is actually so low that Falco's up tilt can hit through the platform at this inside part of the platform, and then his auto cancel back air actually hits all the way through the platform as well. So there's actually ways of kind of non-committally attacking the side platform, which is generally a really hard spot for Falco to deal with in essentially every character matchup. Oh, I tried to cover the double jump to the ledge. So again, we've seen now a couple times that they've demonstrated that they're going for the double jump sweet spot, which means that it can be kind of hard to challenge, especially if they're truly sweet spotting, because that means that my forward tilt wouldn't be able to catch them, and neither could my down smash. But what can catch them is a runoff shine, and maybe I'll try to set that up for you guys so you can see the effect of that. They actually don't have a double jump. I kind of threw the edge guard intentionally. That's fine. Nice. So we knocked down. I tried to get a read on the tech chase again. Didn't quite work. They're at too high of a percent really for them to double jump to the... Nope, we got it. There's the double jump to the ledge. There's the coverage. I actually thought it was actually going to be harder to set that up in that situation because they were at a really high percent, but they chose to fall that far, which is a risky move. If you're above the ledge, a lot of times going below the ledge is kind of a risk, but a lot of people don't know how to cover that double jump to the ledge. And on top of that, it had already kind of been shown that I wasn't covering it that game. But because I have the knowledge, because I actually saw that that was a recovery option they were using pretty often, it allows me to position myself on a read and then react to the double jump with the runoff shine that allows me to close out sets like that. I got 23 points for that. That's awesome. I miss seeing big numbers, man. Feels good. Okay, guys, let's keep it moving. Let's see what we get now. I actually think, I know I'm plat 3, but I think I can get matched with anybody now. I think I could even get matched with like a rank 1 player. To be honest, if I get ranked with somebody, or paired with somebody really high ranked even before 2K, I might, like 2600 plus, I might just like not, you know? All right, we have Pichu. I can talk about this. So, Pichu, just like Pikachu, really likes FD, really likes Fountain of Dreams. Doesn't have the exact same GIMP setups, but still some stuff that you want to avoid. Definitely still has the chain grab, so once FD becomes an option on the counter pick, that is if I win the first game, we definitely want to ban that out. I prefer to get right into the action. I think that Yoshi's is very good against Pikachu and Pichu, and I think Battlefield and Dreamland are both pretty decent, but I prefer a little bit smaller of a stage, so we're going to go to Battlefield. We're going to short hop laser right here to prevent a jump in, but they actually drop down. Oh my goodness gracious, that was a crazy decision. So back throw gets the knockdown at low percent. They were actually going to tech chase with up smash, which is actually a good idea. They take laser dash back too. So sometimes paying attention to what people do, even if they're not like a fox, which is where a lot of people I think about this. But paying attention to how they respond to your lasers is a really important thing no matter the matchup. I guess that's what I'm trying to get at. Nice shield grab on the down tilt. We're gonna get up attack late here. One thing too that you guys might see again is that Pichu's recovery, although it moves kind of slow, at least in comparison to Pikachu's, the landing lag can be much shorter. So it can be kind of hard to punish Pichu once the character lands. Yeah, see how I wasn't really able to cover that, but if that was Pikachu, I definitely could have. Okay, we're just kind of boxing them out into the corner here. We're gonna do a ledge dash up tilt, back air. Seems like they really weren't ready for me to hit a ledge dash. Could be sort of, you know, we're both plat players, plat Falcons. Oh, they hit a really nice ledge dash too on the up smash there. Good coverage. Oh, I think I could have side beat and lived, but that's fine. They're at 100%, so something like a strong aerial, a back air, a nair, a down air. Down tilt will also kill, but I've actually gotten shield grab for it a few times. But we have to think about it, right? If I'm getting shield grab for these down tilts, that means that they're actually shielding pretty often after lasers, just like that. So what do we want to do about that? Well, we can either pressure them or we can go for a grab. And both have a lot of value, even though, you know, a grab might not directly kill. It could lead to an edge guard, which can kill. It could lead to potentially a sharking opportunity where we're gonna get to kill them. Yeah, see, that sharking opportunity led to a laser to catch the up B, and then the edge guard is actually what closed it out, right? So we're gonna side B to the top platform. Pichu's pretty slow, has a hard time covering it. Not get too greedy on the punish, starting at low percent, I was gonna say, but exactly 0 to be specific. Okay, we dodge that. We get hit by the up air. We don't care too much. Yeah, you guys see the landing lag on that? It's crazy. Going to the ledge here. Laser, no jump. They take laser shield, just like we talked about before. I think they do have a jump right now. This is gonna be a difficult edge guard. It's fine. Just put the positional pressure back on. They have good ledge dashes, so we're gonna try to short hop up and dodge their ledge dash option. That's why I did that right there. We're gonna shine stall. Oh, I tried to do a drop through down air, which could have potentially killed them depending on how they DI, but that's fine. Again, just more back airs, strong aerials at those high percent is gonna be a big way that you guys are able to take off stocks. Because the thing is, we outranged Pichu, right, with our aerials. I think that was a great example, right? So these back airs and nairs and all these hits are really difficult for them to deal with unless they've kind of like already gotten in on us. And so that's a really good way to just play safely when your opponent's at high percent. One of the things I try to describe to almost all my students is that when your opponent's at high percent, you have to think about what the benefits are. And one of the main benefits of having your opponent at high percent is that you should be able to take less risk with similar amounts of reward, right? Oh, nice. I'm gonna side B through here, back air, that should just kill. Pichu's very, very light. So we're gonna take off FD. I know that I'm leaving Fountain of Dreams open, which is maybe the first time that it's happened on a road to rank 1. I find that it's pretty hard to be instructive. Oh, we're going Yoshi's. I do not think this is a good option if they're gonna choose Pichu, but maybe I'm gonna be stunned by something. I don't actually know. Oh, they were trying to power shield a laser, probably. Totally fine. Yeah, up air. You don't really have to worry about this. I feel like a lot of people, there's like mental damage getting inflicted when they get up aired, but unless it like sets up for an edge guards or hits you off stage, getting up aired really isn't like the end of the world, especially against Pichu. Against Pikachu, it definitely could be a bigger deal, but yeah, we're gonna be doing fine. Yep, this is all fine by me. I still have my jump. I had to worry about a lot of things. Nice ledge dash from them. Oh, getting a little tricky. I like it. Dang, this person has very consistent ledge dashes, which is nice to see. Yeah, I like that quick attack movement a lot. Again, just a nice back air with bad DI, and the Pichu dies at like, what, 60? Which again is one of the reasons why I feel like this stage is a tough one for Pichu to deal with because they're so light. Go to the ledge here. Yep, cover the wall jump. One of the unique things about Pichu, right, is that Pichu has a wall jump and Pikachu does not. So it's something just a little bit different that you have to get used to on these stages with the walls. That's fine. Should be able to live here. Yeah, let's see. Okay, we got it. Yeah, I don't think that Pichu had like a super clean way of killing me once I was over near the ledge. This back throw is also not gonna kill me. Oh, this is sick, actually. Oh, I maybe could have shine stalled. That's fine, going top plat. Nothing's really gonna happen from there. Oh, see, we get hit by the up air, but it's not the end of the world, right? We just managed to find our way back into neutral, shoot a couple lasers, reestablish control. Oh, nice. Nice. Yep, these up airs are like totally fine. Yeah, see, I take like 6 damage or something, which is definitely not the end of the world. Boom, boom, boom. Got him. I would be really careful on Yoshi's, by the way, actually doing what I just did, which is attacking from this position. So if you're on top platform, you do this down air. Essentially, every character in the game could be waiting for you right here, and they do, and they really do. And this is a prime position for Pichu to like, just like stand still. You whiff this down air trying to catch them, and they grab back throw you, right? So against Pikachu, against Peach, against Marth, against Sheik, literally every character in the game, doing this exact down air, unless the character is like in center stage moving towards the corner and you can catch them, doing this down air is actually pretty risky. But we managed to get like a down air laser forward smash or whatever I killed them with. Yeah, a little silly. We got another 20 points this time from a Pichu, but it's just how it is. Okay, let's see who we get paired with for the next set. Again, if I get matched up with somebody who's like 2,500 plus, I think I probably will just quit out. I don't want to take... Should I? No, I should probably play it out. Anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So they already took off Dreamland, which I don't think is necessarily a good call. Although, to be very clear about this matchup, essentially any of the stages are viable, right? Falco could beat Fox on FD or Fountain, and then Fox could beat Falco on Dreamland, or Pokemon Stadium or Battlefield. We're gonna do another drop-down laser. Nice, so we back off to off-center to catch their short hop off the side platform, actually just pressuring it a bit. So they full hop to the side plat. Lots of people using platforms around these ratings I'm finding, which platforms can be very difficult for Falco to deal with. So I definitely don't blame them, and I bet they find a lot of success doing that. Yeah, just a couple of down airs. They could have SDI'd that and actually lived, but it would have knocked them down, so potentially given me a better opening. I tried to down throw there, but it didn't quite work, which is fine. Okay, another full hop. Yeah, lots and lots of full hops. We might just sit still for a sec and catch the full hop with the up tilt there. So I just wanted to showcase to you guys that you can just play reactively against people who are full hopping this much. Like you can force them to jump into you, because part of the reason they're full hopping, right, is because they want to jump over your short hop aerials and then whiff punish you. But if you're not committing that hard, then it can be really difficult for them to get anything going. Positional pressure here, I kind of disrespected ledge dash, which is, yeah, an option. Power shield the up B, didn't quite get it. Ooh, good dash back out of that. Just gonna do some full hop lasers. They don't have the shine out of shield. If they were able to shine me out of shield there, could have been really scary. It's totally fine. Shine back air on the edge guard. Oh, and they're done with that game. Happens to the best of us. I'm personally gonna take off FOD again a lot of times for the reason of being more instructive. What did they do at the start of the last match? I feel like they did not drop down. We're just gonna laser in. Oh, they dropped down this time, which is fine, but they moved backwards, which immediately gave me some positional advantage. Yeah, it hits me with the full hop rising there. We're gonna go for a big combo into tech chase. I actually messed up my momentum there with my dash dance, which is why I couldn't really get too much more. Tech chase again. They go into the spooky stun. Tried to pressure it, but they were hovering exactly above the top platform. Almost a little unlucky, but that's fine. I went for a cheesy ledge dash forward smash. Wow, they just run up and grab that. That was crazy. I could have actually done a more standard ledge dash option instead of ledge dash dash back, and then I probably would have been able to outplay them, but they hard read me. Gotta give props to them. Okay, not necessarily dealing with the slide off of the down air that well. It's really, really good to not tech Falco's down air on the platforms when you get hit by it, once you're at knockdown %. So I think that was really good by them, but they just did like a falling fair and missed their L cancel, so I was able to punish them for it. Rolled out of the corner again. Hopefully you guys are seeing the value of roll. I think one thing that new players kind of have a hard time dealing with, right, is that they roll too much and too obviously very, very early on. And then when it's sort of one of those situations where it's like you have to know the rules in order to break them. So rolling is actually so key for Falco in this matchup, and for a lot of his matchups, to be honest with you. So knowing when to use it and when to not just like spam roll is really, really important to finding success as Falco, because he definitely gets beat up in the corner really badly, but he also puts on a ton of corner pressure. I didn't know how long he's gonna burn for. That was a little silly. Okay, yep, up tilting the full hop again. I just wanted to point out there's like a scramble going on, but there's this situation where if I stand still and I just react, then it can be very, very hard. Okay, good DI actually. That's pretty difficult to deal with. So we're gonna wait. Yeah, so waiting again also allows me to cover that roll. Up air here, laser, laser. Randall's here, so we have to think about that a little bit. Nice, good side B. I was covering other things. Lasered them out of the air, and then I confirmed, or hit confirm the laser with the dash tech. And that's just gonna be that. But hopefully that was, oh, we just got diamond. Hopefully that was a bit of a good instructive set to show what you can do against foxes who are using a lot of platforms and a lot of full hop. You don't always have to be the initiator and get directly on top of them, although I feel like it's definitely a good way to get meaningful openings. But I also think that playing defensively with your up tilt, with your lasers, off center, with punishing, with grab, poking at side platforms, I feel like those are really good ways to also play the matchup. So yeah, I'd probably have a better understanding of like, okay, that's fine. Oh, this person's like 2,400. But we'll talk about it anyway. I think, you know, I'm close enough. This person's not like 2,600. So, Link. I don't like going to FOD. I feel like there's a lot of opportunities for Link to gimp you. I also think that they have the wall to use their grapple recovery on, which can be a little difficult to deal with, so I prefer to take that off to start. And then out of these choices, I feel like these two stages are really good, both of them. I also really like Yoshi's, so I'm totally fine with this. We're just gonna go to Battlefield. Again, I'm kind of taking away that grapple recovery. And I'm not gonna do it a ton, but so what you wanna do against Link is you actually wanna go really aggressive when you can. Him having a bomb in his hand is actually kind of difficult to deal with most of the time. Oh, that actually caught my double jump, which is a little silly, but it's okay. We're gonna go to ledge here. I was just gonna side B, but it's fine. Connection actually feels a little bad. These are my honest thoughts as I'm playing, so. Okay, coming from above while he has the bomb pulled from a diagonal is very difficult for Link to deal with, because you have to think he can throw the bomb upward, and he can also throw the bomb sideways, but he has no way of really throwing the bomb at a diagonal that would be able to cover him, right? So coming in at that angle can be very, very good. I also think that shining the bombs back is really good, but hopefully you guys see the strength of when I go aggressive against Link. The main reason going aggressive against Link is a good thing is that his options out of shield are very, very slow. Oh, I actually thought he was gonna fall with Nair, so that's my bad. I'm not actually dead here. Okay, I could have done an up B to recover to the stage, but it's fine. So we're maybe gonna cover a roll. I was still invincible. Okay. Yeah, so essentially you can just approach with pretty high aerials with a fast fall, and a lot of times your frame disadvantage isn't gonna be bad enough. Yeah, I chose to not jump there because I didn't want to get my thing taken, or my double jump taken. Oh, I missed my jump there on accident. So he has a bomb in hand, so the ledge options are a little different than usual because he can bomb throw from the ledge. Okay, we're just gonna do this and back air. I was just talking about that a little bit earlier today. Jab forward smash seals the deal. I am gonna full hop here. Just gonna avoid the bomb as best I can, try to mitigate as much damage as possible. But yeah, you'll see that like since Link's options are so slow out of shield, when you approach him with these sorts of things, he can either take it and just get absolutely blown up for it, or he can start rolling. And rolling is another like opportunity for you to start blowing him up, right? Because you read one roll and you get a late down air, and then Link just so happens to be like a really, really good wait for you to be able to combo. Yeah, so I didn't double jump into that, which they were probably hoping for. We're gonna do this, ledge dash, roll here, yep. And so one thing that Link can do to sort of steal back their turn in this matchup is they can use dash attack. Take laser dash attack, it's very, very similar to like Peach dash attack. Just gonna avoid the up air there. Charge forward smash, not gonna kill. But we do have a lot of pressure here. We're gonna grab the ledge refresh. The grapple's gonna happen. We back air them. Didn't get the strong back air, but we do get a tech knockdown. Okay, they're over 100. Oops. Yeah, that was actually a mistake. I obviously did not mean to air dodge down there. Okay, back air is gonna kill. Man, I feel like I was in the middle of saying something and I got distracted by, there's like an up air that happened. But Regardless, a lot of Links really like FD in this matchup. I don't really get it. Oh, I was talking about dash attack. Yeah, so they can steal back their turn, and dash attack actually can knock you down or combo into other things. So sometimes it's really good to use your shield. Oh, they're just going back to battlefield, which is fine. I actually don't think that Link should be going to... what's it called very often. Up smash is actually difficult to punish. One thing I want to make clear, by the way, is that I'm talking about how bad Link's out of shield options are. See how he can only throw the bomb up or forward? So you see like kind of the angle I chose to take there. So Link's bomb throw out of shield is actually one of his fastest options. So when he has a bomb in hand and you like go to laser and do that early aerial with a fast fall at him, he can actually like just shield the laser and then bomb throw. And then that is actually something you can do to sort of deal with your aggression as well. So maybe up air? No. So Link is actually quite good off the ledge too, I want to point out. Oh, wow. That hit me off. I did not think it was going to. I got a text from my girlfriend. That's totally fine. Oh, I thought it was going to blow up. I was going to down air him off of it. That was going to be cool. We're going to tech roll to the left here. Yeah, so they can read with like dash, run, crouch, down smash. Yeah, you see how they tried to shield the laser and then throw the bomb? Yep, bomb throw out of shield, they get blown up by it. I was gonna back air that, but it's fine. Yeah, up smash is weirdly difficult to whiff punish, by the way. It's just like doesn't have enough end lag. It's really weird. So we're gonna just shine this bomb potentially. He throws it up because he doesn't want to deal with throwing it forward, but now he has no bomb, which means that I can shoot the laser and approach really easily. We're gonna side B to the top platform here, roll past the bomb. I rolled too late, which is a little silly, but it's fine. Not get hit by down air here is like the main thing we're thinking about. Back air here, shield pressure. But if you notice, I'm not doing like any laser forward tilt or like laser forward smash. That forward smash was supposed to be a tech chase, so it's not like I'm doing it neutral. I'm not fade away aerialing ever. It's because those things are really weak against Link because of Link's tether grab. So his shield grab is very good against like forward smash on shield, forward tilt on shield, like a fade away auto cancel back air or like a shine fade away aerial like that. Those things just get absolutely blown up, and Link's grab is actually one of his best ways to get damage on Falco. And again, he went for the read. Forward smash here. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that like Link actually has real options. I guess I should have probably mentioned up B out of shield too. Link has real options to deal with, now he's getting a little desperate, which is fine. We're gonna grab ledge here. That's just it. But Link has real options to deal with Falco doing more traditionally safe stuff. You guys can think like, you know, shine grab is traditionally safe. It's not like he can beat that, but he's already incentivized to roll just by you doing what would be traditionally unsafe pressure, which is just like early aerial with a fast fall. And then if you do fade away aerial, or if you like do spaced moves in general, Link has range out of shield. He doesn't have the speed, but he has the range. So if you intentionally put yourself spaced against him so that you can't directly shine after your aerial, then you're almost definitely just going to be at a pure disadvantage against Link, which is something really deceptive. I had to analyze this matchup quite a bit to become good at it. I've now taken rank sets off of Team Plasma N and Akla's Link. I haven't dropped a game to Akla's Link, so hopefully you guys trust some of my thoughts about the matchup. But I think it all stems from Falco being very aggressive in the matchup and beating up Link for not having good options out of shield. Dude, I literally, when I was on my come up, this is a story I've told on stream before, so sorry to people that have heard it before. But when I was on my actual come up, when I was unranked, we used to call it URT, unranked trash is what we were. I was not ranked top 100, but I was on the come up. I ran into a Link player that like wasn't even PR'd in their region. I lost to them like twice. And I was like, okay, it's Link. This can't be happening. And people were like, well, maybe Link just does really well into Falco. And I was like, bro, it almost feels like it. Like, what the fuck? There's no way, though. Falco's too good. Link is too bad. And then it's just that certain things are just counterintuitive in the matchup. Like, just early aerialing and doing like just sticking directly on top of somebody, and then they have a bomb, and then you back off. And then like, okay, it has no bomb, boom, you go in again. And it's just all centered around, does he have a bomb or not? Can you get on top of him or not? And that's like the whole thing. Hey, Link, so yes, it helped a lot. There's a Link player in Madison that is so incredibly annoying to play against. Very old school, so he has very good at game sense and experience against Falcon, so it's tough for me to play against him. It's just, everything's counterintuitive. You can't edge guard like normal. You can't pressure like normal. You can't combo like normal. You can't use platforms like normal. Like, it's one of the most unique Falco matchups, not because you're like using different moves or something. It's not like you're just like using down tilt now all of a sudden. It's just that the macro game plan is like the opposite of how it usually is. Not that you shouldn't be aggressive against other characters, but not in the same way that you are against Link. It's very weird. Okay, we got a Jigglypuff, which is a matchup that we actually broke down a ton on the last Road to Rank 1, so I'm not going to bother too much with talking about the stages. Don't like Dreamland, obviously, and I don't prefer Fountain. I'm going to try to shoot some lasers, turn them around. Let's see what this whole Puff's game plan is sort of like. I gave up position there because I don't want to take free damage. And of course, as I say that, I miss a dash, and I'm taking the freest damage of all time. But since they're at a knockdown percent, I'm able to get some down airs that worked out really nice. And now I'm at knockdown percent, so I should have never, ever, ever gone for that back air that I did. If you do this aerial, obviously if the Puff has more time to set up and everything like that, they can just like, I don't know if it's shield drop double jump or if they full hop at a shield, but they can hit you going to the top platform, which can be really spooky. Try to come down on top of them there. Oh, the shine back here didn't work because they landed and then immediately wave dash. Down smash here? Yeah, down smash was one of the only things I could reach and was fast enough in that situation. Yeah, I actually almost had another situation where down smash was the move. That's kind of funny. They were gonna maybe tomahawk grab, so I just left that situation. Puff's options out of shield are actually slower than you might think. Not like shield grab or anything like that, but aerials out of shield a lot of times can be tough for Puff to just get out all the time without either trading or losing to a potential approach. Yeah, so 38%, we now have them at a beautiful percent to be able to use down air a little bit more. I'm making a bunch of tech flubs this set, more than I have in other matches. I definitely would not suggest that down tilt is supposed to be a second down air, but that's totally fine. We're gonna go straight roll here. Okay, roll is also really good against Jigglypuff. Light shield is actually really nice, although it wasn't intentional by me. Get a down air, and we get that knockdown, like I said. So we have Puff on the ground, and we put on tons of pressure and get a bunch of damage. It's all about playing off these percents and like waiting for your openings, right? So they are on side plat, but they're at a deficit. So I don't feel like a big need to approach them. And that allowed me to just kind of hang back here until they dropped onto the ground, right? And once they dropped onto the ground, that's when I chose to go aggressive and got my opening. Yep, so same thing here. I, again, had a very weird tech flub, but it's fine. Down air here, tech chase with another down air. Gonna up throw here, down air. Okay, so down air is a little risky in that spot because it can slide off just like that. It was a great example, actually. A lot of times I would try to up air there, but I didn't think it was gonna kill, so I went for a potential kill setup with like down air, down tilt or something. Yep, so just a double side B above the ledge there. Getting back thrown in the corner, obviously not preferable, but I went for an aggressive mix-up, and sometimes that's just how it goes. So up air also knocks me down at this percent, so you have to think I'm playing for that down air knockdown percent against Jigglypuff, but Jigglypuff is playing for the knockdown percents against me too. So going above the Jigglypuff at a percent like this can be really risky, and Puff sometimes will like jump in ways that like intentionally try to bait you into participating in some situations where she's able to get those knockdowns and get rests or big damage. So gotta be careful, but it's fine. Rest is essentially what a commentator would say, no longer on the table. That's fine. So we have a bunch of damage here. Maybe gonna call them going high. Yeah, it didn't work out. I probably wouldn't advise you guys to edgeguard like that very often. But yeah. So this is something that I've talked about in my definitive guide against Jigglypuff, where if Jigglypuff is facing forward, your zoning attacks have a lot more value because Jigglypuff's nair and forward air have a hard time contesting those aerials. I'm gonna take off Dreamland, although might be kind of a mistake for the series because I don't like going to FOD to talk about instructive things, but that's fine. I feel like I've mentioned that literally in every set, but just for people that skip to the Jigglypuff one, maybe you guys want to know. So we'll see what stage they go to. This Puff player is actually not too bad. They have pretty good movement. They have solid wave dashes, which is something that is actually really important for Jigglypuff. Their punish game seems decent. They're getting some good shield grabs. Yeah, good luck, have fun. This is sad. Oh, I'm sorry, man. But okay, let's see. So we're gonna Fountain of Dreams. We have the Jigglypuff on the ground. Tried to go for an up tilt there, didn't quite work. Okay, they went for kind of an early rest, and we get a pretty big punish off of it, 40%. What am I gonna say? It's down air and knockdown percent, right? So down air can be really, really good against Puff at this percent, because again, we get that big damage. I actually missed the forward smash input, but I actually think I killed the Jigglypuff off that setup, which is actually something kind of cheesy that I can't really break down too much, so maybe I won't go for too much down throw shenanigans in the set against Puff, but it's something you guys can consider. Down throw forward smash, down throw up smash, and down throw turnaround up tilt. Oh, and also down throw aerial can be pretty good as well. So auto cancel back air, putting on some pressure on the backside of Puff's shield. So one thing is that up smash at a shield is really, really good for Puff. Especially because she needs to defend herself from behind at a shield somehow. It can lead to knockdowns, it can lead to combos, and all that kind of stuff can be really difficult for you to deal with as the Falco. But at the same time, it's actually 1 frame slower than shield grab, if I recall correctly. So it's not like the fastest out of shield option in the game or anything. You know, you have to consider if something is quote unquote safe on shield against shield grab, then it would also be safe on shield against the up smash. So, although one kind of quirky thing is that the up smash does hit higher. So, just to kind of re-enter what's directly happening in the match, a little recovery here, shine back air. Okay, they have no more jumps available. I'm gonna forward smash the ledge, although I did it too preemptively, and they got around it. They do have all their jumps back, so you have to be careful here. Again, Jigglypuff forward facing. I just want to point out that like in those situations, they would have had to spend a double jump to turn around. So there's no real risk in me throwing out that like fadeaway auto cancel back air in that situation. Okay, back air. I barely shielded that. I actually angled the shield up. I don't know if that had any effect on it, but yeah, so Jigglypuff facing forward here again. Nice. That was a really good forward air shield. No edge guard. Nice. Good back air. Tournament winner from my end was a little unfortunate, but it does take the right Puff to be positioned for that. I actually think that Jigglypuff can't really ledge stall very effectively against Falco. That early downer I did was actually quite risky against Jigglypuff. I really want to hammer home that down air is something that you really need to be intentional with. Whether that be that you space around the Jigglypuff landing and just grabbing you out of like out of just the landing lag of the down air before it knocks down, or if you're going to be using it at higher percents and you feel like you can use it to protect yourself now coming down, or use it for like combos. Being really intentional with how and when you use your down airs is maybe one of the most important parts of the matchup. They're DIing the up throw very, very well. I do wonder what would happen if I started doing some down throws against this Puff. Sometimes it can be a way to just sort of kind of cheese some stocks. But yeah, I'm not going to go too much into the down throw stuff. But if they're avoiding your up throws, I would suggest either doing that or back throw sometimes. Yeah.